ihr geil.
Welcome to Bad Street USA. Today we're a little bit different set than we've had in the past. Before we just had a camera shot angle of me and my computer desk. Well, today we've got the new camera, Panasonic. It's ready to go. It's all set up, zoomed in. This thing is just awesome. It's a still shot camera as well as a digital camera. It's got a 40 gigabyte HDD hard disk drive. So that means there's no tape. Like I had with the old DVD or a camcorder, and there's no digital video discs as some of the newer ones are taping on. Straight hard disk. I'm going to put it into, going to hook the USB wire up to it. It hooks right into the computer, and just download the video, tweak it with some software, and boom, YouTube, here you come. So hopefully it'll just be as easy as I made it sound. Operating the camera, it's been very simple, very easy. Just put in camcorder mode, hit record, and it goes. It'll record to the hard disk, or you can put in an SD card if you want to, and you can save it to the SD card. Or you can just put it in the camera mode, and then just snap the button on the back, and it takes what seems to be beautiful still shots. So again, got that set up. Now, we have talked about in the past the green screen. Just so that you guys don't think I'm making it up, we do have the green screen. The reason that it's not up is because where we're at, the lighting is just atrocious. So once I figure out the lighting, probably, when the basement's finished, we can get the green screen up, get some decent lighting, and we'll try that. I did take some test video in here. If it comes out anyway halfway decent using the green screen, I will put the test video up on YouTube. So, lovely camera. It was easy to set up. We get the little patriotism theme going here with the flags. Not that I'm overly patriotic. You can know I am conservative, but actually just hiding the furnace behind here. So that's what's going on. Just some things that I wanted to share with everybody. What is it with everybody not talking English these days? You know, we have this big thing with immigration, and I'm not going to get into the pros and cons of the immigration debate. I believe we just need to seal the borders, and then, in a very humanitarian way, deal with the immigrants that are here illegally, the aliens that are here illegally. Let's call them what they are. They're criminals, crossed our border. But even the legal people that come here and they want us to learn their language. It seems like everything is printed in so many different languages today. Well, at the Corp today, the thing that pays for everything that you see here, we had, I don't know what it was just one person after another coming in with Spanish. Un momento, s'il vous plaît. Well, damn it, you're in America. Speak English. Attempt to. Don't bring somebody that speaks your language that can speak English to be an interpreter for you to conduct business. Speak the frickin' language. Now, I think I pretty much made that clear, how I feel about that in the English language. However, if you are in the workforce, let's face it, Spanish is the upcoming language. It's going to be America's second language. There's just no way about it. We have such a huge Spanish population, and it is there. If you want to be competitive in the job market, you've got to actually, it's an easy thing to do. You learn that language. Face it, when all else is even, if you can speak Spanish and communicate a little better, or even another language, with Spanish being the most marketable, it's just gonna put you so far ahead. So, you know, it's one of those catch-22 things. So, it was just something that kind of hit me today. So, while we're on the whole English-American thing, I'm just gonna do a little tad bit on politics. If you look in the news this week, you're going to actually see the whole Democrat debates heating up. You get Obama doing very well. I don't think anybody expected him to do as well as he was going to do. And then you've got Hillary, who realizes that the coronation ceremony that she thought she was going to have, I mean, face it, for the last 4 years, we thought that, or at least I thought, that she was just going to get it, and it was just going to be a walk into the White House for her. And everybody pretty much was looking at that. Now it's not even looking like she may get that. Everybody assuming Obama's going to get it. I think Hillary's going to still pull it out, but she's got a fight ahead of her. But it's just, you know, this week it gets so bad watching the PC correctness on the left and on the television. Geraldine Ferraro, first woman to ever run for vice president, actually made some comments and said that Obama, if he wasn't black, wouldn't be where he was. Well, you can take that for what it is. I actually agree with her, surprisingly. But now everybody's saying that she was racist, and it was just wrong. She spoke her mind. It got so bad she had to withdraw from the Hillary campaign. So, I mean, nobody has the ability to stand on principle and stand with their convictions because they don't want to be criticized. Typical left. I mean, when we got Rush Limbaugh, and when El Rushbo is telling Republicans to switch to Democrats and vote for Hillary just to keep the fiasco and the show going, it tells you what the state of politics is, I think. And on the left, or on the right, excuse me, we've got McCain. So the Pennsylvania primaries are coming up, and I think I'm going to still vote for my main man, Romney. It's a protest vote, but at least I'll walk out of the booth with a clear conscience. Okay. All right. So much of my tirade on the Spanish, English language, and Hillary. Sky People actually finished it. Excellent book by S.M. Sterling. Never read anything by him before. Basically, it has a lot of tinge of Edgar Rice Burroughs in it. Edgar Rice Burroughs being the creator of Tarzan, John Carter of Mars. Early 20th century pulp fiction writer, science fiction. And in this situation here, it's a little alternate history. Basically what happens is during the 1960s when the space probes that the U.S. and Russia first launch, and they get to Mars and Venus, they don't find barren planets or molten rocky planets. They find life. And then it becomes a race for them to actually get there and colonize. And this is about the early American civilization on Venus. The culture there is very primitive. It's it's dinosaurs, early mammals, all in one, just an overgrown jungle. It's kind of like at the Earth's core type books, or that you've seen, or even like a little bit of the King Kong movie, you know, where they go to a lost island and they find wildlife that you wouldn't see anywhere else on the planet. Main character of the book is a Cajun. He's an American, Cajun descent, and it's his story of how he, what happens, there's a Russian shuttle that crashes, and it crashes closest to the American colony, not the it was headed towards the Russian colony. So in a spirit of goodwill, they send out an expedition from the American colony to try to find the Russian downed ship. And it's the story of the Cajun and two other, another American and a British, and their adventures on Venus to try and rescue the Russians. Very, very interesting book. If you like science fiction, you like Edgar Rice Burroughs, you like near science fiction, anything like Ben Bova, anything like that, highly recommended. Again, The Sky People by S.M. Sterling, and March 18th, In the Crimson Court, which is the second in S.M. Sterling's series, will be out hardcover. Went actually and put a down payment on that today over at Barnes & Noble. But that's about the story of the expedition on Mars. So, very excited about that. So, alright, that concludes this edition of Bad Street Video. I'd like to thank all my friends at Gas Mask Productions. See you next time.